Haldane's not gonna show.
Don't be negative, he'll show.
Janice knows that we're after his couriers. 10 credits says he benched Haldane and moved the drop.
Patience, partner. The night shone, the moon's lovely. And we got provisions.
How can you eat that thing?
Ignore him, my sweet. What we have is special. Don't go away. There's our boy. Grab him now?
No. Let him make the job first.
Amato. Amato?
I gave him the evening off.
Janice. What do you want me to do with...
Behind the counter.
And, my pay, sir?
Oh, there's a placard on the counter behind you. Take it.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go.
Cardigan and Gomez. Still chasing my peons, I see.
Well, this is a new low. Even for you, Janice, killing one of your own.
Haldane was a weak link in my organization. I'm better off without him. Give it up, Cardigan. You'll never get to me.
Passed away today, best remembered as the 45th president. She was impeached in her third term. Services for Ms. Clinton.
Volume off. Boy, did this lead go nowhere fast.
Cheer up. We'll pop Janice sooner or later.
I mean, we can't even catch one of his drivers double parked. Bascom's about a millimeter away from pulling us off this case. Volume on.
The arrest of Alana Vash, a highly placed operative of a tech lord known only as Janice.
Somebody nailed Vash.
The arrest was made by the newly formed Tech Posse, so dubbed by their leader, former Attorney General John Grant.
I have pledged to bring every tech lord to justice. Today's arrest brings us one step closer to the worst of them all. Janice.
Yes. In other news,
Get off. 3 months. 3 months we have been trying to get Janice. We haven't even been able to bag a courier. And Grant sets up this tech posse in 1 week, one lousy, stinking week, and he already busts Vash.
Hey, at least somebody's making progress. We're all on the same side, you know?
Yeah, but Grant's team's doing all the scoring. I mean, I'm starting to think that we're playing in the Bush leagues.
You are, Jake. It's time you join the majors. I'm John Grant. And I'd like you on my team. Your office said I might find you here. May we speak privately?
Past my bedtime anyway. Later, partner.
Well, it's an honor to meet you, sir.
John will do.
Eat your beer?
Thanks. Jake, I've had my eye on you for a while.
Just on me?
Gomez is a good man. Solid record. But I'm looking for the best of the best. That's you, Jake. Your talents are wasted at Cosmos.
Well, I wouldn't say wasted.
I would. Cosmos is a business. It has to serve the interest of its clients.
Well, that goes with the territory of being a private investigator.
That's why I can offer you 4 things that Bascom can't.
Well, you can try.
Number one, the tech posse is assembled for only one purpose: to bust tech lords.
Well, I'm doing that now.
Sporadically and ineffectively. I'm not blaming you. Getting leads on tech lords isn't easy, and having to go by the book doesn't help either. Number two, ever pop someone you knew was dirty, then watch a judge turn him loose on some legal nitpick?
Yeah, it always seems like they're changing the rules to favor the criminal.
That's exactly what I told the president when she was asking me why we were losing the war against tech. She proposed Executive Order B-207, the tech posse's charter. You familiar with it?
No.
Basically, it gives us the tools to get the job done. Discretionary arrests, expanded powers of search and seizure, fewer restrictions on data tapping. All leading us towards the tech lord of tech lords, Janice.
He's not an easy mark.
And that's number three. I know it was Janice who ordered the frame job that took away your badge and sent you to the freezer.
Now, we've never been able to prove that Janice was the one that was pulling Sonny Okori's strings.
One of the tech lords we arrested acknowledged his involvement.
Well, that's hardly proof.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that if you understood the circumstances of his confession.
Well, what's number four?
Something you thought you could never have again.
Well, my parole prohibits me from ever becoming any kind of police officer.
I'm authorized to override your parole. Jake, you can be a cop again. And not just a cop, a federal agent. One of a hand-picked team of top-notch law enforcement officers. The best of the best.
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it.
Of course. Thanks for your time.
Sounds like the opportunity of a lifetime.
It is.
And you trust this man, Grant?
John Grant is rock solid. He's incorruptible. When he was Attorney General, he gave a speech at the police academy. Law enforcement and the public trust. Remember?
Good speech?
Great speech. Great speech. It's not just what he said. You know, it's his attitude. I mean, he knew what that badge meant to us. We walked out of there feeling 10 feet tall. Like we could just change the world.
Passing exit 239.
I miss that feeling.
10 kilometers to predetermined destination.
Sounds like you really want the job. So what's holding you back?
Well, ask him for one. He's gonna go through the roof when I tell him that I'm leaving.
When?
Yeah, I guess I've made up my mind.
I'd say so.
I'm taking this job.
Your what?
You heard me. Wasn't an easy decision.
I'm sure it wasn't. And it's final?
Yes.
I have one thing to say to you, Jake Cardigan. Go with my blessing.
You what?
You can't pass this up. Grant's reputation is impeccable. Tech Posse is an idea whose time has come. You should be honored.
Well, I am, but...
I understand your need for revenge against the tech lords, and you can better exact that revenge with Grant than you can with us. So, turn your gear in, Tanika, and stay in touch.
I don't get that guy.
That's just the way he likes it.
So you gonna miss me?
Terribly. I'll pine for you as Eloise pined Abelard. My heart will weep, my soul will grieve. Yeah, I'll miss you. Jack.
Jake.
Whatever.
I take it the deed is done.
Yes, I'm off the payroll.
Fast and take it well?
You didn't bust up any furniture.
I guess she figures you know what you're doing.
What do you figure?
You kidding? I think it's great. Not everybody gets a chance to play in the majors. I tell you this, if Grant had given me the same shot, I'd be long gone.
Well, I hate to break up a great team.
See? There you go. Thinking negative again. You should be dancing in the ad way.
Hey, I'm not leaving town, so I'll talk to you.
Guess so. Make us proud.
There is a connection. You have to be Mr. Janice. Do whatever it takes, but find Falcon and find him now. He has a sweet tooth for blondes and fancy hotels. Jake! Everybody, it's Jake Cardigan.
Good to have you with us.
Great to be here.
Introduce yourselves later after you've located Falcon, all right?
No rest for the righteous.
The Corps isn't much, but it's home. Now, first and last rule, we're a team. We depend on each other. You'll note that we have no support staff, no assistants, no secretaries.
No leaks.
Exactly. We discuss our business with no one, not our spouses, our parents, not even our pets.
I'm with you.
Good. Get outfitted. You're going to hit the ground running. We're about to move in on Janice's West Side distributions arm.
Falcon, slippery guy. You actually got something on him?
More than something. Alana Vash gave us Falcon's life story.
Vash talked. I'm impressed. How'd you manage that?
Stick around.
Hey, wild horses couldn't drag me away. I mean, you nail Falcon, you're 2 steps away from Janice. At Cosmos, I mean, the most we could do is get...
Getting our way by scaring off potential stories.
Hey, we're on the same team now, buddy.
Naturally.
You got a way of getting information that's better. I'd like to know it.
First things first. You seen one of these babies?
Hey, once or twice. Morgan 3.2, 20 rounds per second, full automatic, muzzle velocity 340 meters. What else you got?
Yeah, you're gonna do just fine here, Cardigan. Just fine.
Tell the door person not to bring the wheels around just yet. I think we're gonna have lunch here today. You know, these mid-afternoon visits really work up an appetite.
Oh, I spent too much, Plaza. Who was the one who bought the solar-powered tie rack, huh?
It was a lot cheaper than that stupid microwave hair dryer you bought, okay? Or that stupid ultrasonic foot massager, or that stupid moisturizing cream that you put on your face.
Come, the idiot. I'm so sorry.
No, not a problem at all. Let me help you with that.
Thanks ever so. I can manage.
Federal officers. You're under arrest.
What's the charge?
Aspiring to commit a felony.
Who said I conspired with anybody?
We have multiple confessions from your associates. Now you're going to tell us about Janice.
Oh, come out, okay? Out. Come on, what associates? I don't have any associates.
Nice suit.
What's Janice do you mean? The Roman god or the fourth moon of Saturn? See, because I don't know any people named Janice.
Elevator ride must have made you dizzy. Get this garbage out of here.
Please take down Jake.
Thanks. Anytime.
Good to have you watching our backs, Jake. Glad you're aboard.
It's the same dance steps every time. You guys haul me in, you act real tough. I say zip, my lawyer comes. I go, you get jacked. So why do you even bother?
Got a new dance this time.
Oh, yeah? Well, see, I demand to see my lawyer.
Denied.
See, no, you cannot stop me from talking to my lawyer.
Sure I can. Executive Order B-207 says I can do a lot of things. Now you're gonna answer some questions.
No, I'm not.
Suit yourself.
What's that thing do?
Nothing at all, Falcon. Nothing at all. As long as you tell the truth.
Some kind of lie detector. Oh, okay.
Some kind. Now then, your name is Falcon?
You know it is.
See? Nothing.
Must be government issue.
Do you know the tech lord Janice?
Never heard.
Don't worry, nothing's done.
Are you part of his syndicate?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is torture. You can't do this!
I'm not doing anything. You control the machine. Are you part of this syndicate? You know what Janice is hiding at.
Merchants and shipping.
Get on it.
Carr, Keller, dig up everything you can on Murchison shipping. Blueprints, the works.
Hey, we're on it. Hey, that's one hell of a lie detector.
Great, isn't it? Some government think tank dreamed it up. Doesn't do any real damage, but it gives the perp some interesting sensations.
Yeah, like somebody's ripping his brain out.
Only if you lie. See, that's the beauty of it. If you're innocent, nada. But if you're lying, it senses the cognitive dissonance in your neural patterns and it translates it into pain.
And it's accurate?
Oh, yeah. Dead accurate. See, guys like that Falcon, they're trained to beat the standard lie detectors. That thing can't be beat. That's how we know the information we get is good. How's it going in there?
Falcon's been very helpful. Thing is, Janice is always on the move. We got to strike within the next 24 hours.
All right, what about Cosmos?
What about him?
Well, I just got a report that one of their guys, Sid Gomez, is still poking around the case. All they can do is screw things up.
Your pals, Jake, suggests they back off.
They may not want to.
Then make it in order.
Right.
I could see the use of the probe bothered you. It was rough on me the first time I saw it. Think about it. Those who have nothing to conceal have nothing to fear. The probe protects the innocent, keeps the guilty from hiding behind lies. Now, what could be wrong with that?
Falcon called it torture.
Torture. Yeah, he's a fine one to talk. Remember the informant the cops found in the river last month?
Yeah. Messed him up so bad that had to use a DNA test to identify the guy.
Falcon just confessed to it, and a dozen others like it. Now, is what we did to him 1/1,000,000th of what he's done to the others?
Of course not. And now he's off the street. He's out of business.
Right. And I'll sleep just fine tonight. How about you?
I'm gonna sleep better when we nail Janice.
You and me both. Do you know that Janice has never been arrested?
I know. Not even for jaywalking. So I guess that means we'll be the first.
We sure will. And with the sentence he gets, we'll be both the first and the last to bust him. It's a nice thought, isn't it?
Damn nice thought.
Right.
All rise, we have a distinguished visitor.
You mean celebrity. Congratulations, pal. Your bust of Falcons all over the news.
I didn't do much besides tag along.
Yeah, you're tagging along with the right bunch of guys.
Yeah, well, good group. Real pros. You'd like them. And toys, you would be in gizmo heaven.
Well, what about the long requisition forms on each gizmo?
No forms, no red tape. Not even when we nail Falcon.
Oh, so what's next? Janice himself?
Can't talk about that, buddy.
Oh, what's the matter, man? You don't trust me?
Hey, I trust you with my life. You know, part of the job.
Forget about it. You got new friends, I understand. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, right. What do you care about that case for anyway? What's Bascom got you on now?
Still after Janice. Bascom still has some faith, at least.
So what angle you chasing? You trying to find out how Janice is laundering his tech profits?
Sorry, buddy, I can't talk about that. But you didn't show up just to talk about the case, did you?
Kinda. Just want to ask you a favor.
That's nice to know I can still do something for you.
Just, I wondered if, and it's no big deal, but could you just back off on Janice just for a bit?
Why?
Does it really matter? I'd appreciate it if you do that for me.
Sorry, chum. I got a job to do, just like you.
Hey, come on, Sid. I mean, don't make me...
Make you what?
All right, have it your way. I formally request that you would just back off
Jake,
this...
you take your federal badge and carve yourself
Hey, I'm
a
trying to
new-
do my job.
Do yours, but don't tell me mine.
Is there a problem? Do you have official business with this office, Mr. Cardigan?
Yes.
Then speak up.
We request...
Request?
We order that you cease any further investigation of Janus or his tech syndicate.
By what authority?
By Executive Order B-207.
I see. May I see your credentials?
Oh, come on, Bass.
Your credentials, please. I will comply with your order, Agent Carter. Anything else?
No.
Then get off my property.
So if you manly men are done comparing testosterone levels, now what?
We keep after Janus, that's what.
We do. I thought we were off the case.
Weren't you paying attention? Jake ordered Bascom off the case, and Bascom said?
I will comply.
Yes.
Guess we'll have to crack this case without Bascom's help then.
Yeah, talk about hard luck. Come on.
Am I keeping you up?
No. Too much on my mind. I can't sleep.
It's not like you to fight with Sid.
He blew up at me. It wasn't my fault. And I couldn't do much about it.
I saw the arrest of Falcon on the news. Do you know what happens to him next?
You know I can't talk about that.
I'm not asking you to tell me. I'm asking you if you know.
No, I don't.
Will he be bound over for trial? Given a chance to make bail?
Beth,
or
I
does
said I
Grant have the
don't
power
know.
to send him
I
straight
don't
to the
know.
freezer? Do you care?
No. What happens to Falcon? Not really. No. Now, nailing Janus, yeah. That matters for something.
I know how much that matters. But how much is that going to cost you?
We may be pushing the rules a little bit. But that's because Janus has no rules. Grant may be playing it close to the edge, but he's a good man. He's not going to go over the line.
It's not just Grant that I'm worried about.
That's the building. Falcon said Janus has set up a new tech lab right in there.
Something's going on. Nobody's come in or out of that building for a half an hour.
Maybe Janus has access to a tunnel.
Yeah, if he does, he dug it himself. It's not in any of the plans. Move it in!
Come on, let's get out of here. How could this be bogus? Falcon gave us this location under the probe. He couldn't have been lying.
Ambush! There's a kid out there! Jake, don't go out there! Jake, don't go out there! God.
Carl was hit, but he'll be okay. Keller didn't make it.
So, Falcon talked, did he? that's too bad. I don't always give my subordinates reliable information. Oh, Cardigan, congratulations on your promotion. If you really want to call it a promotion.
You're mine, Janice.
Words, Cardigan. Just words. Even with a federal badge, you can't back them up. Pity about the poor boy lying there. Too bad when you lose one of your own, but an innocent civilian.
Bastard. I know the pain of your loss. I lost my son 5 years ago. There's nothing harder than burying a child. We're not prepared to outlive our children. Your son was truly an innocent victim. I can offer little comfort except to promise you that I will not rest until the man responsible is brought to justice. You have my word. Too many casualties.
Sometimes I wonder if the fight is worth it.
That's what Janice wants you to wonder. But that boy's blood is on his hands. It's his use of violence that forced us to take this action. Never forget that, Jake. Never doubt our purpose. If you do, Janice wins. Yeah.
Sir, we have a new lead on Janice. I've brought in the contact.
On our way. Let's go.
I cleaned the rooms. That's all. I don't know anything.
You know this man?
No.
You told your boyfriend you overheard Janice talking about his hideout. You bragged you knew what the police didn't.
But I don't know. I'm telling you. Look, my boyfriend was lying.
We know he wasn't, and now we're gonna see if you are.
Hold it. You can't do this.
She knows what Janice is.
This woman is not a player. She's an innocent.
If she knows what Janice is hiding, she's no longer an innocent. Proceed.
This won't hurt you as long as you tell the truth.
No, I am not talking to you. They'll kill me.
We'll protect you. Do you know what Janice is hiding?
No!
Go to hell. Where is Janice?
I don't know!
Tell us the truth and the pain will stop.
I don't know anything!
Tell us!
I don't know anything! I don't know anything! I don't know!
Say anything! Take the damn thing off her!
She's not responding.
Oh my God.
Call the meds.
No, she goes to the military base.
This woman is in a coma.
We can't compromise the security of this operation. She goes to the base hospital and nowhere else.
Listen, what went wrong?
I don't know. Something like this has never happened before.
Well, this woman is gonna need a top neurologist, and I happen to know one that's got a J-class security clearance.
Okay, do it.
How is she?
Her vital signs have stabilized, but her neural patterns are a mess. And her endorphin levels are far out of balance, as if she suffered some kind of major trauma.
Is she gonna recover?
I think so, but it'll take some time. Did you and Grant do this to her?
She did it to herself. We did it to her.
How?
With some new kind of lie detector.
What has she done?
Withholding information.
So you tried to force it out of her? Jake, you're playing with dangerous toys.
We're not playing any games, Beth. Okay, we've got a job to do. We're the good guys, remember?
Well, you sure as hell aren't acting like it.
Sometimes the lines between right and wrong, they get blurry, Dr. Cage.
Maybe to you, but I can still tell the difference. What you did to that woman was wrong, period.
There are always necessary sacrifices in war.
What, meaning that as long as you win, you don't care who gets hurt?
It's not true. I care very deeply about her and the hundreds of others who are crippled or killed by Janice every minute he's in the tech business. What about them, Doctor? What about our obligation to them?
Does your obligation justify you to take the law into your own hands?
I have done no such thing. Executive Order P207 gives legal sanction to the Tech Posse's actions. We have violated no laws.
Oh, well, I'll tell my patient that. I'm sure she'll feel much better.
Sir, we may have located Janice.
On my way. You got a half an hour to get back to HQ.
I'm gonna quit the Tech Posse. After we get Janice. Beth, I can't quit now. If I quit now, all the sacrifices will be for nothing. I can't stop thinking about that boy. What am I gonna do? Just forget about him? And what am I gonna do? Let Janice get away?
Do what you think is right.
Still no headway in tracing Janice's money. Come on, I thought you were good.
They don't come any better, sweetie darling. But I've chased down every money laundering scheme I can find. There's no whiff of Janice anywhere.
Okay, let's run it down again. So far, we can tell that he's not using foreign banks or offshore corporations.
Or matrix transfers, or plutonium futures, or cyber bonds, or any of the usual methods.
Maybe that's where we're going wrong. Janice doesn't do anything usual. What about unusual methods?
Or like what?
Like actually using his credits to buy things, big-ticket items, then we sell them later.
Sounds awfully inefficient.
Yeah, but so what? Janice has credits to burn.
And if he's laundering his bucks in a clever but obscure way, all the better for keeping the cops off his trail.
Yes.
Let's see what kind of expensive merchandise have been sold in the last couple months, shall we?
All that news coverage finally did us some good. This little fish right here got a little nervous. He came to us first to cut a deal.
Could be another setup.
Yeah, it could be, but I don't think so. So I got Carr and Bernheim checking at the lead he gave us.
Here's the big antique auctions for the last 6 months. Boy, people sure pay tons of money for old junk.
Yeah. Now, find me some person, place, or thing that's spending great big sums.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Cross-correlating the deepest pockets.
You're beautiful.
So I've been told. Look here. One company has been snatching up artwork, jets, cars, and a 70-year-old yacht that's worth 7 times the GNP of most Eurasian nations.
Who owns that company?
I just knew you'd ask that. It's a shell corporation with multi-interlocking stewardship.
Translation, you can't tell who owns it.
Yep, it is marvelously tangled up. Just the kind of smokescreen your big tech lords love.
Now, I'm starting to smell Janice.
Yeah, you and me both, but we're not exactly any closer to finding him.
A yacht, did you say?
And you sure Janice is on board?
Confirmed.
And he has a lot of firepower on that boat.
You with us?
Yep.
Lock and load.
We spotted Janice twice and got a sensor-positive ID. He's there, all right, and he's got a lot of muscle.
Okay. First move, cut off his escape routes, all right? Let's go. Let's go!
Nika, baby. The hunch paid off. Janice is aboard that yacht.
So, you want me to send over some backup?
No, I'm gonna play it solo. Janice smells trouble, he'll make a run for it.
You know best, big guy.
Come on, let's move, let's move!
Escape launch is on the starboard side of the ship. Swing around wide to make our approach.
Roger.
Activating cloaking shield. Charge set.
Detonator set.
We're on board.
We're at the bow making our approach.
Aft position secure.
Boarding down.
Four seconds and counting.
Upper deck secure. Moving out.
On the main deck, port side, entering the cabin. Go below. Janice has to be somewhere. Main bridge is empty too.
Don't think about it.
Jake! Am I glad you allowed this shot?
I'm a lousy shot. You missed me twice. Janice.
I'll try and cut him off.
Janice is on that boat.
You won't get far.
My partner's on that boat, too.
I'm not letting Janice get away.
I
I can't let you blow that boat up with my partner on air. It's his fault he's out there. You ordered him off the Cape! Damn you, Corrigan! I really thought you belonged in this group!
Well, I guess I just don't have what it takes.
I'm bringing you up on charges. Aiding and abetting a flight of a felon. You're going back to the freezer. You understand me? To the freezer!
Simple deal. You get the collar on Janice if you drop the charges on my partner.
Why should I care who gets the credit for arresting Janice? As long as he's put away, our job's done.
Gee, you think the man wasn't even worried about getting the posse's funding renewed?
Yeah, you think he'd want the publicity.
It's gonna be hard to justify that fancy executive order of his without some results to show. Come on, let's go.
All right, it's a deal. You got a good partner there, Jake. Better than you deserve. Let him go.
Best of the best.
Yeah.
Surprised you're still speaking to me.
I'm a little surprised myself. Maybe it's because I hate people say I told you so. Or because I know you've already beat yourself up about it enough.
Not nearly enough. I let a lot of things get in the way of my good judgment. It should have never happened. You forgive me?
You paying for breakfast?
Sure. Hello? Where's Bascom?
Haven't seen him yet today. But he left something for you.
Oh, that crafty old fox. He knew I was coming back, didn't he?
He knows everything.
Not quite everything. Merely a great deal. Prodigal son returns. I've got a new case for you and Sid. Nika will fill you in.
That's it?
What do you want, a homecoming parade?
Well, just a few answers. Why'd you let me get out of here so easily?
Well, perhaps I thought that I couldn't talk you out of it. Or perhaps I wanted to keep an eye on Grant. And what better way than to have a man on the inside?
Or you knew that Grant was going to go too far. You're the one that said that the Tech Posse was an idea whose time had come.
True, but I didn't say it was a good idea. Grant's been called on the carpet by the president, apparently. She's reconsidering Executive Order B-207.
And you wouldn't have had anything to do with her little change of heart, would you?
Put Cardigan back on the payroll. Dock him for his little leave of absence, of course.
Of course.
Well, I didn't agree to come back yet.
True.
So, what do we got?